Yeah, it's a tech channel. Yeah, I haven't been doing much tech lately. So this is a day. I'm working at my home office. I got some projects to get done. That is tech related. And I decided I needed something to organize some papers. So I decided to get in the car and head down to the office supply store. And on my way, I see the tire pressure light go on. I pull over and I realize I got a bloody flat tire. So I get out of the car. I go to use the hideous, ridiculous scissor jack that came with the car. Takes me about a half hour to jack the thing up, get the old tire off, pull the donut out of the trunk, put the donut on, drop the jack just to find out the donut's flat. So I drive extremely slowly down the right side of the road to the closest gas station. Gas, air pump, out of order. Drive ever so slowly, another 2 miles to the next gas station, just to find the air pump's got a sign on there saying air pumps are disabled to prevent the spread of COVID-19. Now I can't drive this thing anymore on a flat tire because I'm going to ruin the car or the rim or something. Even though it's a donut, I'd like to keep it working. So I walk 2 miles up to AutoZone and I buy my very first can of Fix-A-Flat. So let's see how this works. I bought the one for the compact tire because I intend to inflate the donut. And then with any luck, I'll find a tire shop to either repair or replace the tire that is on said car. So think about that bad luck. Getting a flat tire, unexpected. Putting the spare on, finding it's flat. Not being able to get air for flat tire because of COVID-19. But I'm feeling lucky with this Fix-A-Flat. Never used this stuff before. I have no idea if it's even going to work. It looks a little dodgy to me. This little thing's going to fix my tire? We'll see. And then, and I called the local Wally World, the Walmart there, and their auto shop is completely shut down for COVID-19. So I don't know if that's true for all auto shops or not. I would think keeping your car running would be an essential thing in this day and age. So I guess we'll find out soon. Anyway, I got about a mile to go, and then I can try to reinflate my tire. So as I've been walking, the instructions of this thing have been, I've been reading the instructions. They're a little iffy. So you're supposed to park the car so that the valve stem is at a 6 o'clock position, so basically at the bottom of the tire. Not sure why. Is it gravity fed or something? And then you let the can completely discharge into the tire, and hopefully at that point, said tire inflates. And then you're supposed to drive around for 2 to 4 miles to allow whatever's in this can to spread evenly throughout the tire. So, sounds to me like it's not air, it's some kind of gelatinous material. So this will be interesting. And then you got to take it someplace within the first 100 miles to get it repaired. Well, I don't really give a flying flip about the donut tire, other than it'd be nice to have next time I get a flat. But I do need to drive someplace to get the main tire repaired. So let's see how this goes. Okay, so I'm back, and as you can see here, I've placed said valve at the 6 o'clock position, which is basically what it says back here on the can. And it says shake vigorously for 30 seconds. Okay, so I'm going to shake for 30 seconds. Okay, so my 30 seconds of vigorous shaking are done. Let's see how this works. Screw this onto the cap, it says. So I screwed it on. Some of the goop squirted out. And I can hear some activity going on. So let's see if the tire actually inflates. So I'm guessing that's about it. It doesn't look that much more inflated, but at least I'm not on a rim anymore. A lot of schmutz coming out of the ground. So I can't imagine it's going to get any more full than that. So I'm going to take it off, and I'm going to do what it said, drive 2 to 4 miles, see if it spreads out. But beyond that, I don't know what else I can do other than hope for the best here. Try to find a tire shop quickly. Anyway, that's my fix-a-flat experience. Remarkably, the car is actually running and it doesn't feel too bad. It's not pulling right or left. So I guess it did its job, even if it looks a little dodgy. Now I just got to try to find at 5:48 p.m. in a COVID-19 quarantine town a place to repair the actual tire. So let's see how that goes. But yeah, I guess the Fix-A-Flat was $11. I got $5 off because I had an AutoZone coupon. So overall, not too bad. As long as it holds up long enough for me to get it to a repair shop or home. Well, as you can see, the tire is still sort of round. So the Fix-A-Flat worked sort of as advertised. I mean, it doesn't look fully inflated, but it got me where I needed to go. So I just finished up at the Walmart. I got sort of what I needed, what I originally came for. They didn't have. It's raining, and I don't trust this tire to hold air for an evening. So what I'm going to do now is drop it off at the closest tire shop I can find. Everything closes early because of this COVID stuff, so at least it'll be there in the morning. So if it's flat, they'll figure out some way to get it in the garage, I guess. At least I won't have to drive it 15 miles, or I don't know if you can just fix a flat twice in a tire, and I generally don't want to find out. Oh, glass is all wet. But I did go into Walmart. The line's a mile long, and unlike last week when I had tents to stand under, they didn't have any today, so you stand out in the rain. I did have my mask, so I am following the local city ordinance, which requires everybody to wear a mask when outside in public. So that'll be the end of today's adventure. I'm going to go back and try to finish up the 2 projects that I have to get done tonight. I'm going to attempt to get to bed early. I haven't succeeded so much in that lately. Got a couple big meetings tomorrow, and then also a local pub I used to frequent when I lived in the Atlanta area called Taco Mac. They had a club where you could try different beers and get rewards and stuff, and I was in that for a while. But they reached out to me, and they're doing a virtual pint night tomorrow where we're all gonna get together on a product called Zoom, and I guess drink beers together. I don't know. They did a test run today to prove it works. It did, so I'm kind of interested to see how this plays out. That'll be kind of fun. I'll try to report on that. And then promise I'll get back to the technology stuff real soon, okay? Take care. This is Mike.